crap. Hey guys. I'm sorry I'm looking so, yeah. But I came home and took a shower really quick and just wadded up my hair so that I didn't have to wash it quite yet because we've got our little guys, caseworkers coming today, our social workers, because we have two. So I didn't really want to have to redo my hair and redo my makeup, so I was actually trying to get my Kindle ready to show you the books that I was reading on here over the week, but I forgot that it has to update and it's got bunches and bunches of books like processing now, downloading onto here. So I don't know if I can even find the one book that I was reading. I hope I can. Because I talked to you guys about it for the past couple of weeks. I actually only had like a few pages left on it, not very many at all. Because, I forget, I think I was on 94%, and I kind of just didn't pick it back up. I guess because I kind of already knew what was going to happen, I guess that's what it was. So I didn't bother to like pick it back up and finish it until I think it was Monday morning. And it's Hell Without You by Renee Rose. And this was a NetGalley arc that I requested. I think it's a read now, actually. This was really, really good. I actually wrote a review about it on my blog, and also it's on Goodreads. I thought it was very, very good. In fact, I gave it 5 out of 5 stars because, and I noticed some other people weren't real happy with it, but I personally thought it was good because, you know, it had those adult sexy times, but it also had a story. I mean, there was really some past and definitely some drama. There was some mystery, you know, that kind of thing. And I didn't feel like in some of these books that are like this, you know, it just seems like they're attracted to each other immediately and their bodies are responding to each other. And I do kind of get annoyed with that. But with this, it wasn't so bad because these two had a past. So it was like, even though they'd been separated for 7 years, when they came back together, of course it's going to kind of develop that way. So I was very happy with it. I don't want to like go crazy into it or anything. If you want to go ahead and go to my blog or go on Goodreads, you can read the review that I wrote on it. But I thought it was exceptionally good for one of those, like I said, sexy time books. So I also read, what did I do with it? Twice as Hot by Gina Showalter, which I talked to you guys about the first one. This is the second one, and it was just as good. 5 out of 5 stars. I am just in love with the series. I do plan on someday buying these books so that I have them in my possession so that I can go back and read them. I don't know. I can't explain to you. Like, I just felt like I was feeling the emotions of Belle, the main character, like myself, like I was in her shoes. It just, I don't know, like I don't think I've ever felt so strongly connected to the emotions in a book before than I did with these two. It just was amazing, but I don't really want to share like what this is actually about because you may want to read first book. So all I can say is it was amazing. I do strongly recommend the first and second book. I wish there was a third book. And in fact, there probably could be a third book because you could always expand on this story, in my opinion. Absolutely amazing. And I've been reading on One Night by Margaret Wilde from the library, and I'm not very far into it. I'm on page, I think, 76. As you can see, it's in verse. I thought this sounded really good, but I'll be honest, I feel lost when I read it. I don't know, I guess I thought it was going to be kind of like Ellen Hawkins books. It's not. I just feel like it's kind of disconnected and I have no idea what's going on sometimes. So I'm going to try to get through it because it's a short book. It's not going to take very long to read, but yeah. And the next book that I finished was Poison Princess, and I don't know how you say it, Arcana, Chronicles by Cressley Cole. Let me say, oh my gosh. I think I gave this 5 out of 5 stars, and if I didn't, then I'm absolutely crazy because I think I did, though. This is an amazing story. When I picked it up, I thought, this will probably be somewhat good. Never expected it to be great. And anyway, it's kind of like post-apocalyptic type story with some supernatural elements to it. And oh my gosh, is it amazing. And it's got like a touch of zombies, kind of, but they're called bagmen instead of actual zombies. I think it might have to do with a virus or something. I'm not really sure because they kind of were created after this thing happened that tried to end the world, that type of thing. Oh, it's just amazing. And this guy right here, oh my gosh. I'm like in love with him. His accent is so sexy. It's the Cajun accent, because this takes place in Louisiana. Oh my gosh. Like seriously. He's kind of like a bad boy too. And he does tend to be a jerk, which I hate. Like I wish he'd straighten that part of himself up, but it was amazing. The chemistry between these two, amazing. Absolutely amazing. I loved this so much. This is a library book that I absolutely had to buy the second book myself. And I'll probably end up giving it to the library. But I had to. I mean, I absolutely had to have it. And while I was waiting for that to come, I'll discuss that book in a minute. I went ahead and started Gina Showalter's Heart of the Dragon. And I went ahead and started it. And I'm only on page 66 or 67 of this book because I didn't really get a chance to read much of this because I ordered this next day, airmail, this other book, because I wanted it and I wanted to read it. And this never happens for me. I never do this. I never order a book and ship it next day airmail just so I can have it. But I did with this. And this is what it looks like without the dust jacket. Endless Night by Cressley Cole. But I am on page 118 of this book, and it's so amazing. It's such a great continuation of the first book. And this guy actually, I mean, he's been around from the first book, but we don't really know much about him yet. And in fact, she hasn't even met him in person yet. But here is the guy with the Cajun accent. Oh, yes. And I don't want to discuss what this is about either, but like I said, it's a continuation of this post-apocalyptic world with zombies and supernatural elements, and it's just amazing. I do believe in the second book there will be a love triangle, maybe. I'm not really sure, but I'm thinking that might be something that happens. I don't know if this is a trilogy, a duology. I honestly do not know. I know it's going to break my heart if it's a trilogy because I have no idea when the next book is coming out then. But yeah, as I'm looking at the cover, the way that he's holding her, that hand makes me think that definitely, which I had suspected there was something to do with this guy anyway. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to ruin it. But I also started this other book, which is called Powdered Eggs. Let me bring it up. By Charles Simmons. It is a book from NetGalley. Oh my gosh, like seriously? You can't even see the title of it. Anyway, in the white box it says Powdered Eggs. I have no idea what this book is about. I am on 8%, and I have no understanding of what I'm even reading. It makes no sense to me. If anybody knows what this book is about, let me know, because I myself have no idea. Like, no idea. I'm, like, completely lost. And I understand this is a NetGalley arc, but it bothers me because, like, there's no chapter headings. Like, the only reason why I know this is another chapter is because, oh wow, this is just way too bright. It's in all in caps. That's the only reason why I know it's a new chapter. There's no paragraphs, nothing. So it's a confusing book, and then it's even more confusing because there's no paragraphs or anything. So I am just not real happy with this book. I have no understanding of what's going on. I've heard that it's funny and all of that. I personally I'm lost. I just feel completely lost with it. So, but I do want to finish it because it is a NetGalley arc. I really do want to finish it. But I'm just not real happy with it, I'll be honest. And I think that's it for the moment. So, sorry that I just rambled a gazillion years, but that's how it goes. So, that's it for the books I've been reading. And I will see you guys later.